I'm all for players being loyal and sticking with one team, but I wouldn't blame Giannis Antetokounmpo if he ends up wanting to leave the Bucks. The Damian Lillard situation is just terrible luck, and at this point it could affect his ability to contend for championships, which could then affect his legacy as an all-time great. So let's explore that hypothetical and see which team he would fit with best if he did leave. I'll start with this criteria. First thing I'm going to do is cut the entire Western Conference. Giannis would be crazy to leave the East as the best player in his conference, and then in the playoffs have to get past Jokic, SGA, Luka, and whatever Wemby becomes for the foreseeable future. He's also going to need a really good second scoring option. Ideally, someone who is young and not a durability concern. And third, it would be great if he had some shooters to give him space while he's driving to the rim. Looking at the Eastern Conference, the Knicks stand out at first glance, but a friend of mine made a great point, which is he and Jalen Brunson would likely be a poor fit offensively, and I don't see the Knicks shifting away from Brunson. The Pacers would be interesting. Him and Tyrese Halliburton would fit together extremely well, but the Bucks just lost to the Pacers in the playoffs, so he'd have to then join them, which is kind of weird. And Indiana also might not have the assets to get Giannis between picks and young players teams usually want in these types of blockbuster deals. Miami makes a lot of sense. They have young players and picks to trade. They could pair him with Bam Adebayo or Tyler Hero, whomever they could keep, and then add to that as a free agent and trade destination. But the best fit is the Hawks. They're a little cash strapped when it comes to their tradable draft picks, but they low-key have one of the best young cores in the league between Dyson Daniels, Jalen Johnson, and Zachary Reese-Shea. That's three players 23 or younger who I could see making an all-star team in the coming years. So if the Bucks want to get both young players and picks, few teams can make a better offer than the Hawks can. Meanwhile, he would team up with Trae Young, which could be a great fit because Trae would take pressure off Giannis on offense while Giannis would help offset Trae's issues on defense. And then if they could keep any of their three young guys, Daniels, Johnson, or Reese-Shea, that's a good team. The Hawks are the best fit for Giannis.